Now, do not covet, that is the 10th of the 10 commandments. It's the only one that is an inward attitude. The others are outward things that you do. Covetousness builds into all those other things. If you're a covetous person, you're probably going to do some of the other 9 that are there. But a covetous attitude is something that can be very deceptive, very hidden. Remember the rich young ruler? The rich young ruler came to Jesus, and the rich young ruler said, "What must I do to be saved?" He was a very prideful guy. He thought that he had done everything right up until then. I'm sure he'd given a lot of money to the needs of others. But he came to Jesus and said, "What must I do that I might inherit the kingdom of God?" And Jesus said, "Did you keep the law? Have you kept the law?" And he said, "Yes, I've kept the law. I haven't done this, I haven't done that, I haven't done that." And then Jesus said, "Well, go and sell all that you have and come and follow me." See, Jesus identified the one commandment he was breaking, the inner attitude of covetousness. The other things weren't a problem for him. I'm sure they weren't a problem for Paul either. But Jesus put his finger on how covetousness was a problem. And you know how deceptive covetousness is? I'm sure that guy could have stood there and said, "Well, I'm not coveting that guy's camel over there or that person's bank account over there. I'm not coveting what they have." When we think of coveting, we think of wanting what somebody else has. This guy sinned with coveting by wanting what he had, coveting what he owned. When Jesus stood before him and said, "I want you to get rid of everything that you own and come and follow me," he said, "No, I'm not." See, Jesus owns it all anyway. He has the right to call in all the markers he wants at any time that he wants. He just asked 10% of us so we can show by faith our stewardship understanding of him owning it all. This guy didn't covet what somebody else had. He coveted what he had. And you see that happening every time we pass an offering plate. You see coveting happen in the church by people saying, "It's mine. I will keep what I have. I won't try to take from what somebody else has, but I'm keeping what I have." That was the sin of the rich young ruler. He coveted what he had and kept it from God. Now, Jesus wasn't trying to take it from him. In fact, Jesus was saying, if you're going to follow me, you can't drag all that along. Let's put it in a safe place. No place safer than heaven's national bank. Let's just put it ahead of you. When you die, it'll be there waiting on you as a reward. But he didn't understand that. And when Jesus asked him to follow him, he refused because he was covetous. And Paul had that problem of being a coveter. I'm not sure how it played out in Paul's life, but he identified that when the law came, when it began to convict me personally, I was convicted of the sin of being a person who coveted.